Okay, chapter 4, particularly 4-2 and 4-3, we are going to get into posting. And as you can see, I've already done this, which I have to in order to get this done. But I've kind of broken it down and I've color-coded what you are going to do, which I think is going to make it easier for you in the long run. The first thing that we post always will be the general numbers, so the yellow numbers. So the first thing when we get into posting, we go to Leonard Witkowski Capital, and we are going to credit $5,000. So in part B, we are going to start dealing with what is called a general ledger, which is basically specific accounts per person, or per account, or whatever you want to, however you want to identify them. So we go to Leonard Witkowski, we type in the date, March 1st, the item is, there will be nothing in the item. Post reference is always the page number. Well, our page number on the journal is 1, therefore our post reference is 1. We credited in the general 5,000. The balance is always a running total. So it's going to be a credit 5,000 because 5,000 credit plus 0 is 5,000 credit. The next thing is prepaid insurance. We debited on March 3rd $660. So we go up to prepaid insurance, March 3rd, post reference 1, debit 660, balance debit 660. Supplies on March 4th is debited 78. And again, this is done for you, but you need to put the account number in the post reference column. So Leonard Witkowski was 310, prepaid insurance is 140. Post reference, or I'm sorry, supplies. So we go to supplies, March 4th, post reference 1, debit 78. Balance again is a running total. It's going to be a debit 78, and that is 130. Also on March 4th, accounts payable was credited 78. So we go to Joshua's supplies on March 4th, post reference is 1, credit 78. We now have a balance of credit 78. And we do our post reference of 210. Then we get to sales on cash. We have an X in the post reference, therefore it means it's already been posted. There's nothing in general, so you go on to the next one. Accounts receivable, Danielle Brosted, debit 160. So we go up, Danielle, March 9th, post reference is 1, debit 163, debit 163. Post reference is 120. 12th, rent expense, debit 375. So you go down, March 12th, post reference 1, debit 375, debit 375, post reference 510. Next one, accounts payable, Joshua supplies, debit 50. So we go, we go up to Joshua supplies, March 15th, post reference 1, 50 debit. Now we have two numbers. So we have a credit in the balance of 78, but we just made a transaction of 50. So a debit and a credit are opposites, so we subtract. The result goes in the bigger one of the two, which is going to be the credit. Post reference 210, Daniel Brosted, same thing. And we'd put that transaction in, 100, debit 63.